Your Way Out. Live from AVX Studios in downtown Birmingham, The Ropes with TR3.
Heard from a couple people around the program that Nick Saban has dispensed fewer of the proverbial ass chewings this year. I'm wondering if that's accurate.
Absolutely not accurate. No, no. I mean, I think obviously whatever you do here, coach is going to make sure that you do it to the best of your ability and you do it the way, he sees fit, which I enjoy. I think that's the thing as a player, as a coach. I think you always want to know what can I do better? How can I improve? And I think a lot of times, whoever you work for, whatever profession you're in, sometimes you don't get that. You don't get the feedback back and you don't know. So I think the good thing about him is black and white and you're going to know.
The day of Nick Saban's arrival for Alabama. A woman led a cheer, went like this: "Praise the Lord, God is good, we got Saban." Nick and his wife Terry are headed back to the college life they so desperately miss, where he will once again attempt to walk on water.
I want to win every game we play. And what I would like for every football team to do that we play is to sit there and say, I hate playing against these guys. Take your expectations and bridge them into the process of what it takes to be successful.
That'll do it. Crimson Tide wins the national championship.
It's our time, guys.
Alabama, they win the BCS championship. 2 BCS championships within the last 3 years.
Every year we want to play for a national championship. That's our standard.
The process, the expectation is to win every single game.
The process continues. Saban with his 3rd national championship at Alabama in 4 years.
There's no continuum for success. Just because you had it, you're going to continue to have it. It's not the process begins, it's ongoing.
Take part of the process, learn the process.
Let's go!
The process.
What is the process?
Well, the process.
The process.
If you're in this business, the fun of this is winning.
But success isn't always measured with how you finish. Sometimes it is how you respond and how you stick to your core principles.
We ready to go today?
All right, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I'm pissed off today. What do you want me to say? Next bunch up. Let's go. Come on, hustle up. We got a matchup. Well, that's what we messed up in the game. Come on, guys, you got to get it right now. Come on, you got to adjust on the move. No, it shouldn't be like this, man. Do it again.
How confident are you that Bama is a clear-cut favorite again here?
I'm not confident. I don't consider them a clear-cut favorite. I think you could look at Auburn and put them as a favorite. I think you could put a couple teams as a favorite, but clear-cut means they're head and shoulders above everybody else. That day is not here for me.
No, too many holes, too many question marks on the offensive side of the ball, too many question marks at the offensive line, at quarterback, at
wide receiver,
a bunch of question marks.
We had 5 turnovers in that game, and seeing guys their heads down, and we should have the opportunity to win the game.
Coker's coming in for Bateman. Jake Coker, replaced tonight, now gets a chance to try to lead a comeback.
He came in with a different fire that I hadn't seen in him. It definitely, caught our attention, and we really rallied behind it.
Coker this time rolls out, fires in the end zone, touchdown Mulaney again.
Gutsy throw by a guy that was benched as he came into tonight's game.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really angry. So I mean, I wasn't happy at all, but I made sure, when I got out there, I was.
Welcome in to the Ropes with TR3. This is a show where we share plenty of knowledge and we have fun while we're doing it. We do have me, your host Trent Richardson, and we do have our co-host on via phone, Reggie Ragland, Super Bowl winner, 2-time national championship, and we do have Miss Lisa over here on the 1s and 2s. We have Mr. Chris over here on the 1s and 2s on the keyboard. What's going on, everybody?
No.
Hey, I don't think you realize I was talking on that audio.
I seen you. I seen you talking on the audio.
Yeah,
I seen you.
So that whole, but I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So that whole situation with Coker coming in, like I can't tell. The reason Coker should have started the whole year. That game, I know why Coach did what he did. I mean, but for the most part, man, Coker should have started the whole year. No offense to Cooper Bateman, but everybody was rocking with Coker the following year after Blakely. And we knew Coker was going to be our leader for the team, but stuff we can't control happened, so which was crazy. It happens.
My bad.
Sorry.
I've done it.
We've all done it.
Man.
How y'all doing today, man? It's Friday.
Good. How are you doing?
It's Friday night.
It's Friday.
I had two funny stories though just happened in the studio before the show started.
So what didn't happen?
What's your friend's name down the hall?
Well, that wasn't the friend. That was just one of the guys that works here, and we've just kind of come to know each other as far as over here. Since we broadcast out of AVX, and this is the guys that work at AVX. They do all the custom home stuff, and so he jokes around every so often about arming the alarm.
Oh,
and he was like, "Was anybody left?" And I stuck my head out and he's like, "Yeah, I'm still here."
I'm just sitting here at the table, right? So he goes, "Hey, I should." He said, "Just don't start the alarm." He said, "Oh, I should do it just for S and giggles. Just cut the alarm on. Have the cops here and sit across the street and laugh." And he didn't see me yet. So when he said, "Call the cops," I walked out. And you know how the dude, those memes where the dude come out in the roller skates? So I kind of leaned my head out like that. I said, "Don't do that."
Don't be doing that.
I said, "Wrong colors up in here be calling the police, bro." He started cracking up. He said, "You made my whole day."
Man, you gotta love me. You gotta keep it light, man. You gotta keep it,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was just hilarious. When she's just stuck her. Oh, don't be doing that.
I leaned out the door. I didn't even walk out. I just leaned out. I said, "Wrong color." And then I had a chance. He said I had time to run to the restroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a jumpsuit on, like a one-piece jumpsuit. Zips up in the front. I went to zip it up. Guess what?
What got stuck?
The zipper broke.
Oh man.
It won't
So
zip.
that's
why I got my jacket on.
She come in there. She's like, "I got a wardrobe malfunction."
He said, "The big old jacket on. She got the bomber jacket on over here."
He said, "What?" I said, "Well, everybody done seen her probably before."
Yes, sir.
Hey, Trent.
What, Red?
I can't even take it off.
Oh, wow.
I can't even take the jacket off. Like, I came in here like holding it, like clenching it, and I had to let it go to put the jacket on. Chris like, "Oh, okay." My bad.
Oh, wow.
So I got a bomber jacket on till after the show.
She got
Rose with TR3 going wild, baby.
Oh my God.
Going wild.
Oh no, not too wild.
Not too wild. I'll keep the jacket on.
Please.
Not too wild.
What's going on over there?
Chickenfoot, what's going on over there, Reg?
Man, I missed traffic actually. Leaving the mall, I had to go buy some little stuff. Really go get a haircut. I'm looking like a cheetah pet.
You ain't been talking about that haircut all day, so man, I can't wait to get. He talking about that haircut since last night.
And you talked about yours the other day.
Oh yeah, I couldn't wait to get mine cut.
Yeah, you were ready to go.
Well, yeah, get a head jump. You ain't getting that cut.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, now he getting that cut.
It's the same.
Hey,
difference
I don't get it. Oh, I'm sorry, Trent, to cut you off. I gotta cut you off. Like, I don't get it. People get excited to get their hairline up just to wear a hat.
Ooh, got a point there.
Hey, Reggie.
He's got a point.
I can't stand you right now.
You know what?
It's the beard part of it, though.
He points out the things nobody would even think about talking about.
It's the beard part of it. Like, you gotta get that fresh and cleaned and all this other stuff. Hey, Smitty, you get on my nerves. Don't be playing that video. Bruh. If you could see the video he was just playing, bro, he was playing one of them videos, you know, them dudes be having that spray on their head. Somebody touch his head and it disappear.
You talking about that Beijing?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Listen, I know a couple people that wear those little wigs that they doing nowadays.
I know a lot.
Oh, man.
Did you see the one with the football player and his helmet came off and his wig did too?
No.
Yeah.
No.
But you know what? He had good friends on that field because they grabbed that helmet so quick trying to put that.
No.
Trying to cover that. I felt so bad for it.
Man,
and look, all of this was gone. Like all the top part, all that was gone. Because when the helmet came off, it pulled the wig off.
No.
Oh, man.
And when he went to the ground and noticed his helmet was off, he tried to cover his head. And
It was in the NFL?
I think so.
Oh, man.
Let me find it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what to look up. Y'all gotta look up. What's my boy? Dang. Tory Lane's dad. They own him about his hand. He sprayed on.
Oh, not the spray.
Y'all gotta look at it. Y'all got to look at it.
That's his dad?
That's his dad. Look up Tory Lane's dad here.
I can't stand y'all, man.
Okay, hold on.
Man, look here, I'm going, boy, them folks is on him because he got a part in his head. It look like somebody took their fingers.
Like they trying to.
Oh, God.
But it's everybody else. I seen somebody say that, so I didn't say that. I'm just repeating what somebody else said.
Man, I can't stand y'all, man. Something wrong with y'all.
Yeah, man. What y'all got planned for the weekend, Lisa?
I have the twins this weekend. We're gonna take them to the movies.
Oh, what y'all going to see?
Avatar.
Oh yeah, you better. You need baby. How old these twins?
They're 8 and bougie.
You better bring candy and everything. That movie every bit of 3 hours.
You know what? They like movies like that for some reason. But as long as I take them to that theater where you get the lounge chair and they serve you the food, they're good. That's why I say they're 8 and bougie.
Oh, you bougie too. It's all good, Stella.
So listen, tell me this: is it me, or does everybody else do this when they go to the movies?
What?
You stuff your pockets with everything that you can before you get to the movie. I go buy big locks.
Shoot, yeah.
That's just you.
No,
whatever.
And Chris.
I know I stuff mine.
Man, I learned that from my mom.
Listen, stuff mine. I stuff my kids. I ain't playing with them. Like, don't get in here like y'all want some popcorn.
You know what? It's the opposite because, like, when my dad, you know, I'm showing my age, but he used to take us to the drive-in in pickup truck. So we was all in the back of the pickup truck, but he'll fill a garbage bag full of popcorn he popped at the house and have an igloo cooler full of Kool-Aid. So when I get older, I ain't doing this. It's so ghetto.
Not me. Them doggone on popcorn be $20.
And it's expensive, too, because I order food before I get there. So
for a large in a drink.
Between the twins, me and the twins, $20. Between me and the twins, it comes up to like $100 and something.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Last time I went to the drive-in theater, the one that's over in Leeds, I stuffed all kinds of stuff in the back seat of the car. I had tortilla chips with cheese dip and everything, man.
But you taking it in the movie theater, right?
No, it's the drive-in.
Oh, the drive-in. Okay. But you take it in the movie theater.
I take it in the
That's
movie.
right.
So what, you just putting candy in your pocket, or you try to put everything you can find?
Whatever I can. Chick-fil-A.
What?
Cause you know where I stay.
That's in a big bag.
In Trustville. No, you got Chick-fil-A come in a little thing, the little
But how you?
The little bag. The little bag.
But you getting stuff for you and the kids and everybody?
Everybody got something stuffed.
Oh, everybody's
it ain't
stuffing.
just me.
It's a group affair. Okay.
It's either that or we're gonna watch it at home.
That's right. Those tickets are expensive.
Man, listen.
I don't do it like often, so I just treat them to that every once in a while.
Well, your treating and my treating is different. I got.
You got 4 heads.
Yeah, I got. I got mine, and everybody decide they get hungry and They get thirsty. They get sweet bits when they get to the movie theater, and so it just
You be out about $400 if you had to pay at the movie theater with 4 kids and teenagers at that.
And then they eat the popcorn in the beginning of the movie.
So by the time the movie starts, popcorn.
Yeah, by the time the movie, they eat it through the preview. So by the time the movie start, like
they're done.
Yeah, they done.
I do that too. They shouldn't play so many previews. They play like 157 of them before the movie starts.
Speaking of previews, man, I know we gotta take a break, man. We been going a little minute, so listen, we gotta. We'll be right back. Man, we got some bills to pay. We got some stuff to sneak into the movie theaters. Because Lisa said she's going to see Avatar. I doubt it if she's going and not stuffing her pockets tonight. So listen, we'll be right back with Ropes. Oh, that's tomorrow. With the Ropes with TR3.
Live from AVX Studios in downtown Birmingham, The Ropes with TR3.
First time they've been a dog, though. How many? 72 straight games they were favorite. Last time they were dogs, the 09 SEC title game against Florida.
Listen, in terms of what's at stake, elimination game for Alabama this early in the season?
Oh, this is crazy. You know, I think for Georgia needs this for their program, but Alabama, they need this for their season. This is a huge game.
You talk passing, you don't talk Alabama. If you're Georgia, anytime you talk passing in Alabama, you get excited. You want Alabama to be thinking about throwing the ball. Doesn't matter, Alabama can't throw the ball.
They don't understand Alabama right now because of the Ole Miss game, and I get that because they lost at home against.
Know that song, Chris?
Welcome back with the Ropes with TR3. So, question for y'all. Who is undefeated in the NFL right now on Saturdays?
Undefeated on Saturdays?
Yeah, and they got a game this Saturday. Quarterback. Never lost in high school, college, or NFL, I guess now.
Undefeated?
The quarterback's undefeated.
Yep. Lisa be cheese. She's a Googler.
Joe Burrow?
Nope.
You got me even stumped.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think that is, Red?
Reggie there?
Trevor Lawrence.
You cheating. You is cheating. You is cheating, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you, Trent. The whole time I've been talking, but I had y'all on mute. I've been saying Trevor Lawrence the whole time. I've been on mute, but I've been saying Trevor Lawrence.
He doing a Blake. He doing a Blake.
Yeah. He is cheating.
No, I'll be in tune. But no, it's Trevor Lawrence. That was easy though.
Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor has never lost
undefeated.
a game on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, he's never lost a game on Saturday.
Okay.
From high school to college.
That's just Saturday, though.
Yeah, that's just Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's never lost one on Saturday.
See, I was looking for undefeated across the board.
No, not across the board. Because he said Saturday. I was like, wait a minute. There's been some Sundays.
When he said Saturday, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like talking about playing on a Saturday.
And so, Lisa, this is a question for you because I know everybody else going to know this. Who's never lost to the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't know.
As a quarterback.
No clue. I'm not going to even cheat.
Is this quarterback?
Yep. Quarterback.
Well, I guess I have an idea if that's why you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
TB12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Brady's never lost to the Cowboys.
Never?
He's 7-0.
Never.
Yep.
And that's what they playing this weekend.
Yep. No, I said they playing Monday.
Monday.
So tell me this, Reg. What do you think would be the best thing to do for the Dallas Cowboys this Monday coming up?
You got to make Brady move, man. You got to get pressure on him. And, I think they down with a couple starters. So, shoot, find that fish and expose him. You need to find a way to prepare. Your pass rushers got to rush. You got to send some blitzes at him. You got to do that. And you can't let him figure out what you're doing beforehand. Or
You say make him.
What coverage?
When you say make him move, I mean get him out the pocket.
Yep. Yeah, make him run.
Make him run.
Yeah, make him have to.
Oh, okay.
Make him feel the pressure. Make him feel a blitz.
Gotcha.
Send them dogs at him because if you don't, man, you leave him too comfortable. He's gonna
And the thing about it, you got to do
Pick
it
your
the whole
line.
game. Cause
Yeah.
it seems like everybody always in the fourth quarter, they'll stop doing what they're doing. And in the first 3 quarters, he's not on page with none of his receivers. But then fourth quarter comes, everybody get relaxed and they think they won. Look, I done played against Tom Brady. Look, it ain't over until it goes 0-0-0.
I don't think you should slack in any game. I don't care how far ahead you are. You never know.
And this is the first time Tom Brady has been an underdog in a playoff game.
Why they calling him an underdog now?
Just because what's happened with Tampa Bay this year.
Yeah, just because of the record.
Yeah, the record's not good, so.
Oh, okay.
But what's crazy is, we say, Tampa is an underdog right now. But I feel like their team, and they got an older team. I feel like they're set up for a playoff in the championship game.
Right.
Like they're set up for a playoff. They're not set up for the season. They're set up for a playoff run. It's kind of like last year, right? When you talk about the Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers wasn't set up for the season. They were set up for
a playoff
run and
Interesting.
Win a ring.
Okay.
And so, people talk about, how, they wasn't successful in the season. They didn't make it to the playoffs because they wasn't set up for that. And I feel like, with the squad that the Buccaneers got, I feel like if it was a time to get them out the playoffs or not have them in that championship game, it was to make sure that they didn't get in his wild card.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when Tom get in there in the playoffs, like, he's Tom.
He's just something.
He's 0-0.
Yeah, it's a new season.
It's 0-0. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, that thing give you nightmares playing against Tom, getting ready for Tom, because the building gets shook. I'm telling y'all, I seen this, and I was on offense, and I'm like, bro, why am I worried about Tom right now? And I play offense. I don't play no
his
defense.
presence alone have everybody just nervous.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me put the question out there because, it's Dallas and Buccaneers. Mike McCarthy's job's on the line.
I don't.
I mean, that's what I've heard.
If I was Dallas, right? If I was Jerry Jones, you got to look at certain parts of the puzzle that you have put together too. Like, it's some of the stuff that's happened in your season. It's on you, Jerry. Like you like them guys don't really have a say so, man.
And that's what's sad.
Unless you're a Bill Belichick, you really don't have a say so.
Do you
Pete Carroll.
You think that basketball players have more of a like more freedom than football players?
Yes. If it wasn't for LeBron, sports wouldn't have a voice.
Really?
Yeah, if it wasn't for LeBron, what LeBron did when he left Cleveland and went to Miami, changed the game for everybody.
So why is it they tend to have more freedom than y'all than football players?
Football is more of, you're getting paid millions of dollars to pay a child's game. Like, set up and play, and I'm gonna, pay you. That's just how it's going to be. That's always how it's been. And basketball, when you get somebody that's when you call somebody the king, and Jordan could have did this first. Jordan could have did this first, and you got to think about it when they had. Say it again, Reg.
No, you're good.
No, I'm saying Jordan could have done this, but you got to think about, what LeBron has done. When they had that lockout, LeBron wasn't just at home. He was touring the world when he was at home. I remember they came to the game. LeBron, D-Wade, a lot of those guys came to the game of the century. But he was doing stuff like that, letting them know, like, hey, bro, if y'all don't get this stuff right, we got other stuff we can do. Like they, like we can, and we're gonna make money any type of, a different type of way.
Yeah.
And you look at what the NBA's doing. Michael Jordan's the owner. Is no football player that's an owner in the league. And talking about in the NFL.
And LeBron's probably going to become one.
And LeBron's probably going to be one.
Not in football, but as far as for
I think it should have been one
and he might,
long time ago.
From what he's saying, he want to do it and put it in Vegas.
I think it should have been one a long time ago.
Yeah, we all
the resources all these players.
All right, you can start right here.
Okay.
Thank you, Sweat.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
to
we
me.
all say that, but we
Nah.
definitely.
No, like, okay.
We definitely
Nah,
want
I
it.
was,
We definitely want to be an owner in the NFL, as far as a player, even a minority or a black owner in the NFL. But I definitely don't think that'll ever happen. Because at the end of the day, it's more of, hey, this is our lead. That the group that we have, this is our lead. Ain't nobody else coming in unless we approve of you. And if we're not going to approve of you, everybody got to be on board to approve you. I remember when Jim was, what's y'all owner name? Reg? Jim Houslin? Jim.
Yep.
I mean, when he first got, he was talking about, buying the Browns. It was tough for him to buy the Browns. Even when he did buy it, they try to pull up all type of things, far as, the pilots with the gas and all the other stuff. Remember, they had a big thing going. And it was just like, man, like
Trying to put him through all that red
tape. They put him through.
I think they did.
Red flag.
I think they did the same thing with Khan, who owns. He owns Jacksonville, doesn't he? Khan, yeah.
And at this point, it don't even matter how big your bank is.
He's got a big bank account.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't even matter how big your bank
like
is.
They just want to keep you out.
Yeah,
regardless.
But it's like
ridiculous.
that with a lot of stuff, though. I mean, that's just like
it.
you talk about. I'm in the business of doing stuff with flowers, like with forms and stuff like that. Like it's only a select few can get licensed for certain things, like even for liquor license. With me being down in Pensacola and doing our daiquiri shop, like liquor license is high as hell, and it's like that because everybody can't get it. Yeah. If a shop here and a shop there and a shop there got it,
yeah, it's like
it's not rare no more.
Yeah.
It's not anybody can get in there. So and I get it.
Did you have a lot of problems trying to get it, or
oh yeah,
you did?
Oh yeah. I mean, shoot, you go get
crazy.
You go get licensed right now for I'm trying to put this in the correct way, for marijuana right now to grow.
That's a whole different ball game, my friend.
Man, it's almost like 700 pages you gotta go through, fill out, and then at that too, man, it's like I think the lowest one sold this year might have been like 50 or 60 million. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's always something.
Yeah, it's always something.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, but it's when you look at it though, like if it wasn't for LeBron, football players wouldn't have a voice. Now you got football players demanding a trade. They're speaking up more. Even with Colin Kaepernick, what he did, with taking a knee. That I think that helped out a lot too. With giving the players a voice, giving them, him and Eric Reed, when they did that, they gave players more of a voice, and it wasn't even the fact that he was trying to have a voice about it, like he did it on a solid note, like he need, and a lot of people took it the wrong way. I mean, you even had guys bashing him that played the sport that was on ESPN. That was on the first take and all this other stuff. They was bashing Colin Kaepernick for doing that, but they didn't understand what he was doing. They didn't understand what it was about. Yeah. So they, oh man, that's messed up, man. You're American, you this and that. But if you listen to what's in the pledge, or you listen to what's in your song, are we living by that? The Star Spangled Banner?
That's a hard no.
That's
hard no.
But see, if I can kind of throw something on the other side, what about when Tebow did it?
Nobody's ever said anything about it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he received his fair share, but I know that it's two different things. I know, but he.
But when Tebow did it, I didn't even know he was doing it because of that. I thought he was just down there praying.
Yeah.
Wait, did he kneel during the anthem or only after touchdowns?
I think he only did after touchdowns.
See, that's what I thought. He only did it for touchdowns. Like people had said something about him.
That's what I thought. It was like saying a prayer.
Yeah. He started that in college, and then he took.
Yeah, he started in college. He was kneeling.
But then when he did it in the NFL, he had his fair share of critics.
Yeah, I don't even remember that, but
I don't
it was
remember
just
that either.
like
Then also too, I mean, with him doing the Bible verses and stuff like that, NFL got on him for that.
see, but it's stuff like that, man. Like we NFL is so it's my way or the highway.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole shoe thing either. Like you have to wear. It's like I know some guys have like
even with socks, like you got to wear
Yeah.
you got to wear your team socks that they issued, or you can't have a certain amount of skin showed and everything. Like when I was in the league, you couldn't have certain amount of skin showed on you. Like it's crazy, man. But
I think it's just control.
Man,
it's
all
definitely
about
control.
having power. That's all
Yeah,
it
right.
is.
There we go.
definitely-
That's what I said.
It's
Control.
it's just like that kid that got bullied, but as soon as he gets some power, he gonna take full advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
So
crazy
that's what they do.
because
like they try to control you.
and the
they
people that's
wonder why
making
all
these
these-
rules are in suits and ties. None of them has played the game.
Never ain't never played the game. Ain't stepped foot on the field. Ain't done nothing.
Well, that's what a
Oh,
power
just
play
because
comes
I've
in.
been around the game, that don't make you a part of the game.
Having what football jock flashbacks from high school, so they want to.
And I'm gonna take it even. And I know we gotta take a break, but I'm gonna take it even farther when we get back because I want y'all to think about this. Like, who votes on the Heisman? Like who? Like who get to say something on the Heisman?
Nerds and geeks who ain't never played the game, who sits on pieces of paper and try to write, who ain't
Bingo.
never played the game.
Bingo.
Never. So how can you sit here and tell me you know the game, and you know what to see what a guy looks like? Come
Well,
on,
even
man.
with all
A
these
lot of
other
guys-
awards that's given out,
I
like,
got cheated out. I got cheated out like that.
like
I
all
got
them
cheated
awards.
like that.
Yeah, I definitely got.
Because you get a
I definitely got
Oh,
did the
okay.
wrong way. Look,
Got
Reggie
Reggie
hot now.
worked
Look,
up.
you got
Worked up.
listen, we're gonna take a break. Look, we're gonna take a break.
Hold on.
Hold that thought.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
that
We're gonna take
sinister
a
laugh,
quick
too.
break. We're gonna take a quick break. Look, we're gonna let you go off when we get back. We'll be right back with the ropes with TR3.
I ain't mad at him.
Pick the pocket. Yeah.
Into October, the Crimson Tide rebounded from a rough start to their season. With one look at their roster, one could see they were built to weather the storm. For Alabama, performing the process, you got to start early.
Introducing Reggie Ragland. He goes to Challenger Middle School by day, starts every varsity Grissom High School basketball game by night. 6'3", 225-pounder.
Everybody's scared of him.
What's so scary?
He's big.
Despite his hoops prowess, there wasn't much doubt Reggie Ragland was built for football. In 2012, he was one of the highly ranked recruits Alabama lands every year.
Cyrus Jones will be playing his college football where?
All I gotta say is 2 words. Roll Tide.
Alabama.
University of Alabama.
Identifying talent and landing it is practically a given.
Welcome back with the ropes with TR3. Reggie, you were saying something before we went on break.
And I want to hear this.
What was you saying there, my guy?
He got that thing on mute.
Reggie, unmute again.
He going off right now. He don't even know he on
Don't
mute.
even know.
No,
He's probably just.
no.
He can't write all sounded
I was talking to my dog. I had to give him a pep talk. He over here tripping.
And he's literally talking about his dog.
His
He
dog.
ain't talking about my homeboy. He's talking about his dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
Literally the dog.
So, bet college sports, I get it. Okay, a guy gets 160 tackles. Ooh, they think he's the best player in America. I get it. You did good as far as getting stats and everything like that. But when you got a real defense, everybody's stats are going to kind of be similar unless you got that one unicorn like I was. I was 30 tackles. I had like 30 more tackles than everybody else on my team. which is cool. But I think if you're really saying you're going for the best defensive player, you got to go with the best defense.
Right.
In America. And if I'm up for every award and you saying I'm one of the top players and you seeing it, so like I get it. Like you said, the writers of America, all the writers that vote for all this stuff was up in like the Philly area and all that. And the guy that beat me out for the Benerick and the Nagurski, he went to Temple. Great dude, Tyler. I'm happy for Tyler. He won it. Cool, but if I went to Temple, don't get me wrong, they was on the field all game. I'm not on the field, so I'm not able to get all them opportunities to get 160-something tackles and, like 12 sacks and all that crazy type of stats. So how can you sit there and say that's really like the best in America?
Yeah.
Because some get a better opportunity. My last year we had 66. We led the country with the most 3 and outs.
But that's what people don't see. Like even my last year in school, right? We talk about, RG3 won, and I definitely think everybody that was on that ballot that year deserved to win a Heisman. But they went 10-3. We went 13-1. We won the national championship. I had more rushing yards than Mark Egan, who won the first Heisman at Alabama. And I had more receiving yards. I was the second leading receiver on the team. And it was crazy because people don't even realize, like, that year, I only played 2 whole games, and that was both of the LSU games. Mm-hmm. And so, and I don't hate on anybody, and I love these kids racking up all these stats, man. I definitely agree with it because Monty Ball had, like, 35 touchdowns that year. And Honey Badger did an awesome job on special teams, on defense, interceptions, running, kickoff returns back, punt returns back. He did his thing. But it came to a point to where it's like, in the SEC to do this, like, that is tough. Mm-hmm. And it was like, bro, I only played 2 games out of 14 games. I only played 2 whole games out of 14 games. Like both of the LSU game, the game of the century, and the national championship game. But other than that, I sat out the whole second half or either after the third quarter. Think about the Ole Miss game, right? Mm-hmm. The Ole Miss game, I sat out. That last run was in the third quarter. The juke that everybody talking about, that was in the third quarter.
Why they had you sit out?
Because rest him and put in.
Reason. Okay. I mean, and we still had another dog behind me too.
Yeah.
with Eddie Lacy.
Yep.
I mean, then at the time, too, Blake was playing running back. Like, so funny. Hey, that Ole Miss game, right? The Ole Miss game, Blake broke for like 60 yards. And it was like the pile line right there. Uh-huh. And it was like the out of bounds right here. Blake's running. He sees somebody. Blake get walked down now because he run out of breath. Instead of diving for the pile line, he dove and he jumped out of bounds. He jumped out of bounds. I was on 3. I couldn't let him catch me, love. There ain't no you be breaking a run, bro. It be this long. But it's funny because, I mean, we had Big Justin Fowler on the team that year, Big Nudie. Man, we had some dogs. And when you look at what I did, what our team established that year with the run, that is, and especially at that time, like, it was hard to do. We didn't have, them linebackers wasn't small. Them defensive linemen was huge. It's definitely different from today's game. And then, when everybody know you're getting the ball, like I think I was 50%. I think it was 50 or 40-something% of the offense that year.
Okay.
And people knew I was getting the ball. And so when you're keyed on, they know you're getting the ball, like, that's different.
Yeah.
That is different.
Hey, but can I say this, though?
Yes, sir.
Even in high school, I got to play running back. And, like, the best feeling in football to me is being a running back, making a juke, and you busting through the hole for like 60 or 70 yards on a touchdown. And the only thing you hear is people screaming your name, yelling, run, Trent, run. Like, that's one of the best feelings ever. Because the first time I touched it in high school, I went for 70 as a freshman. went to the crib with that thing, and it ain't nothing like you out running somebody with a football in your hand, and all you hear is everybody, especially when you hit that sideline. There you go. He goes.
You know, woo, 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 woo. There you go.
Woo. Yeah. That's just like catching that. Again, never caught an alley-oop in the game, in a varsity basketball game with the dim pack. Oh, no, man. That's the best feeling, too, though.
You shoot that three, and everybody say, woo.
Hey, don't let me get a fast break now. I'm going to freak that thing in the air.
Man, what? Who you telling? That fast break life. Ain't nothing like that fast break life. When you playing on that court.
Mm-hmm.
I done caught somebody, though, coming off an alley hoop, like coming off that that putback. Like that, man, listen. And that whole crowd went crazy. Like them high school games on Friday night.
You might think I'm arrogant. I ain't gonna tell you about mine. You might think I'm arrogant.
I was a dog in basketball too. I was a dog in basketball. I was a dog in baseball, but I was really good in track. But I stopped playing. Let me tell y'all why I stopped playing basketball. Baseball. My freshman year, my coach, high school coach, pulled me out. My receiver coach, he was my track head coach, and he played at Virginia and ran track at Virginia. And so he pulled me out because our center for the football team was he was our catcher too.
Okay.
He was our backup kicker. I was a starting catcher, but he was he slid into second base. It was a second base or first base head first, and broke both of his arms. Oh. And so, and it was crazy because my coach was like, "Come on, let's go. Come on, we ain't got time for this. I'm only letting you play because I dogging on AD is your math teacher, your algebra teacher, and he's the baseball coach. Come on, let's go." And we already late to the track meet. And so track and baseball ran at the same time. And so he was like, "Come on, let's go.
Like, wrap it up."
Yeah,
we done.
And so next time you see him, he walking around school with his hands and two cans.
Arms out.
Yeah, with his arms out.
Oh my.
But okay, but I'm gonna say this too though. I don't know if we gotta take a break or not, but I want to say this. I can't stand when high school coaches try to get kids just to play one sport.
Oh yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
Man,
don't limit your kids to anything.
Come on, man. That's why I stopped playing baseball, bro.
You know what else I hate too? When coaches hide your letters. And I know we got to take a break.
Ooh, man. Ooh.
Got a nerve again.
Man, you hit some on the. Okay, well, hey, we got to pay these bills with tomatoes.
Yeah, we got to pay these bills. I know Chris got something right quick before you pay these bills.
Yes, sir. Before we go out of here, I'd like to mention our good friends now, EnviroCare, reliable lawn and pest care service. You guys give them a call. They do everything from lawn care, pest control, mosquito control, termite control. You can bundle everything together. They serve the whole area, Alabaster, Auburn, all the way through. You're in Homewood, Helena, Birmingham. Reach out to them. EnviroCare LLC is the website. Reach out to them, 205-606-48882. Once again, EnviroCare, lawn care and pest service. Give them a call.
Yes, sir, with the ropes with TR3.
So damn grateful. I grew up really want to go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised.
Touchdowns and 4,590 yards.